So the lines on here obviously representing kind of where your swing went to. You can see the two blue lines on here now, very minimal angle, and your head you'll see on the left now when it goes back, quite a lot of rising up there. There's kind of your backswing, not really creating much energy with that hinge, okay? And your head has kind of moved up there. Now if the head goes that way in the backswing, therefore it needs to do this on the downswing, and that's what you're currently getting at the moment now when you're at the ground behind the ball, is you stay kind of level, but then you still drop. But that's instinct. You've done that for however long, not so much in the last year, but still kind of in your head, that's sort of what you need to do. It's hard to then just sort of go, oh, don't do that anymore now, because your instinct is what it's going to be. It's like when you drive a car, if you drive a manual car for years and then go to an automatic, your left foot still wants to put the foot on the clutch, even though there's no clutch there at all, because it's instinct, you see, So the feeling for you now is trying to get looser in the grip. Your setup for me looks really good now. You look much more relaxed over the shoulders now, hand and arms underneath there. As you go back, look at that position now, really good. Trying to create like an L position, I suppose, with the hand on the club, and your head's maintaining that position at address. So now you haven't got to drop down as you come back. There's a little bit of a drop there, which we'll see, but good strike of the ball there now, and then through, and a lot less energy or effort put on the back. Now in time, that back might start moving a bit more. We might start getting a bit more movement with that. Obviously, we'll work with Chris and see what you can and can't do. But if the back is working better, it's not going to put as much stress on it in the lower back there. You can play more. You can then increase that movement gradually rather than just putting stress on your back. The previous swing you had when you came through, your head went from way up there, big drop down, and then your head, spine leaning there, this knee's, I mean the legs back there, I mean like that, I mean that's going to put a lot of pressure on your lower back. You can just stand there for 5 seconds, that's going to hurt. Now get there in a speed of 50 mile an hour and do that 100 times on a golf course, and walk around with cold. It's going to put a lot of stress. And the back's not caused by the golf, but the golf isn't helping it. Okay. So if we can put kind of less movement there, this for me now is good. The backswing and the setup there are good. I think probably going into next lesson, the next one we'll look at is looking more at this through swing movement. How do we get you moving a little bit more? We can give some ideas towards that. There's no point thinking about it now, because you've already got enough to think about and go away with and work on that hinging of the wrist, how that feels. And it's just practice with that movement, hinge, unhinge, in, hunge. Get that slapping of the bag, get that snap rather than this sort of lunge and heave. So, okay, does that kind of make sense then?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So